What can we learn from monsters?
Run.
Yeah.
Abbiamo un piano. È un po' folle.
Cosa potrebbe andare storto?
Non ne ho idea, ma dovremmo scoprirlo.
First of all, Jamie, since Stranger Things, one of the biggest influence on the TV show is Stephen King. Do you believe that Vecna and Pennywise could be friends?
I don't know about friends. They might know each other, but I'm not sure that they'd be. I'm not sure they'd be buddy and pally.
Maybe fans of each other's work.
Fans of each other's work is a great way to put it. Yeah, nice one, Sean. Exactly. I'll go with that.
And Netflix spent big money for this last season because the Demogorgon looks really amazing. In your opinion, monsters are a huge and powerful metaphor. What can we learn from monsters, from Stranger Things monsters?
Well, I always like something that the Duffers talk about, which is one of the things in Stephen King's work is that the real monsters are not the creatures. The real monsters can be other people. And we've seen that the show explores characters like Billy and other characters who behave monstrously and with cruelty and with lack of empathy. And a lot of the show is how characters like Will, for instance, stand up with strength in their identity in the face of bullies and in the face of human cruelty. And I just love that the show has always explored, yes, literal monsters, but also the monstrous ways that people can treat other people. And I know that's an aspect of Stephen King's work that the Duffers have always been inspired by and put into Stranger Things.
But I think not just like other people, but also internally, a lot of it is talking about our own monsters and our own demons and overcoming. Even with Vecna, like a lot of his story is getting in your own mind, and what the show talks about is fighting that inner demon and having a strong-willed mind to overcome it with positive.
Maybe that's where your character got his name. Will. Ultimately, season 5 is about strong will.
I don't know if it's the biggest lesson that Vecna's taught us, but I think that for me what's been really interesting is understanding that at the core base of our soul, there is always something beautiful to be had and to be mined, and occasionally we build walls around that, and it's ultimately about breaking down those walls and getting back to that core sense of vulnerability. Yes, if you've seen the play, you'll understand more about what that means.
Speaking about that, I have this T-shirt, so I
There
saw
you
that
go.
late.
Exactly.
Yeah, and do you look at cats in a different way now?
I have a very funny story about a cat. A cat, when we were shooting season 4, a black cat came and lived at the house that I was staying at. It appeared on the first week that we started shooting, and then the day that I left, it didn't turn up. It just was not there. So cats for me feel like protection. I don't look at them in the same way that Henry or Vecna has been looking at them, that's for sure.
I hope so, yeah.
Oh, shoots.
What can we learn from monsters?
Run.
Yeah. Run away.
Run as fast as you can.
I mean, I think what's cool about this show is that it shows, I think it talks sometimes about being other or feeling sort of like a weirdo or feeling like you're on the outside. And I think also, you know, with the Vecna stuff, sometimes it's also, even in season 4 and going into 5, like I think you learn more about the backstory, and sometimes it's important to have like sympathy and empathy for potential, you know, evil people, you know, and it's like, what made them evil? Was it coming from within, or was it external?
Yeah, I mean, from I guess the monsters, in a general sense, I guess learning that monsters have one agenda, and they attack you because there's something great about you in a way. And
that's cool.
I mean, usually, like, it's always like, you know, when people say, oh, like, when the haters come in, it's because they're doing something that they like in a way, and they're like, oh, we can't let you win. So once you realize what that is, you just kind of have to know that and understand yourself and know yourself and love yourself, And I mean, like what Finn said, what the show does is kind of just referencing the show. It does have this family dynamic to showing you about like love and support, and kind of just the monster actually isn't creative. It's not at all. So just kind of having that like family, So just having that family to have your back to defeat the monster. I think that's what we can learn from it. Yeah.
Haters equal evil.
Yeah.
Haters equal monster.
Yeah.
We don't accept hater energy.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really funny if there was like an Instagram comment. This is like, "You're dumb," and then you respond with, "You're a monster."
You're a monster.
I think that this TV show did what Steven Spielberg did for cinema in the 80s. So the show bring back the sense of wonder on television. In your opinion, how much do we need that sense of wonder nowadays?
Well, I feel like we live in such deeply cynical, divided times. And wonder is one of the most beautiful feelings that humans can feel, to feel in awe of something magnificent and bigger than ourselves. And the show very much puts that into the world. And yes, it's a TV series, it's a make-believe story, but these themes and these feelings that we've been trying to communicate through these episodes, they matter because they connect us to the better parts of ourselves in a world where oftentimes circumstances connect us and others to the worst parts of themselves.
And 10 years passed, it was a great ride. If you could say something to that little kid that was on set for the first time, what would you say to him?
I don't know. Oh man, I don't know if I'd say anything because I think that, no, seriously, I think the point being that it's a weird experience, but one thing I'm proud of is that I think us as a collective, and I look back on myself and I think that the struggles are necessary to ensure that like you get to a place that you're proud of later on, and you get a lot of you learn a lot of fun lessons and some not so fun lessons, but I think that's the point, is that I think going back and be like, hey, don't do this thing or like don't act like this consistently. I think without those experiences when you're young, even though it is in the public eye and it's a little bit embarrassing in retrospect, kind of being a little bit maybe too hyper energetic and excited in interviews and stuff.
Kids
You have to
how
get that
kids
out.
are. You
Yeah.
kind of got to get that out. And so I'm just gonna. I think going back, I think I trust him to get me to the point where I am now, which is a place I'm pretty okay with. So I like that little guy. I kind of want him to stay the same.
I agree. I think going back, you could say, I'd honestly just say like, hey, keep going, just keep doing you, because you can tell someone do this, do that, and in this moment and at this date do this, but you can teach someone that but you have to honestly get taught. The lesson has to happen. Some things
Mistakes have to be made.
The mistakes have to be made for the lesson to be learned. Honestly, it's being a kid. Yeah. And just knowing what works and what doesn't, because you don't know until you're in the situation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
I love you
Valentina.
so much. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.